Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 4 of Gnomoria with yours truly, Inzainia. In this episode, the last episode, we set this up to be picked, foraged, so that we can start with our groves. And we're going to set up a couple groves. Basically, I'm going to set up a decent sized grove here for pine trees, and then we might come back a little bit further and set another one up for birch. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I got to get all this stuff picked up first so that I can put the grove down. And there's a bunch of pine tree saplings laying around, clippings. Our strawberries are starting to grow in. That's good. That means that the wheat will come in soon. Let's go to Agriculture Grove. I don't quite know how I want to do this. Save this area for 2 more of them, and then I think I might come off like this and come all the way down and just do like a narrow one, or do 2, splitting the difference. Yeah, let's do that. So let me forage these. Anything else gonna get in my way? No, just that one. All right, go get them. Now I'm gonna leave it a few, just in case. Well, no. Yeah, no, it'll be good. I'm gonna leave 2 spaces. I'm gonna do it, we'll say 3 wide. Three by 22. That'll be 3 by 20. Two. Yeah, 3. That should be enough. That's 60 logs per. There's 100. I think we'll do 3 by 22. Yeah. We'll do that. And we'll do that first one pine. We want to plant, cut clippings, pick fruit, and fell trees. Which there is no fruit, but so back. And then I want to do another one of birch. Back. Yeah, that'll work. Instead of having a big squarey thing, we've got long rectangular. So what do we wait down here? Everything. Hearth, bellows, and an anvil. He's making the, he's got to be making the, well, he's making coal. What are these? Woodcutters? No, mason. And a miner. Okay. Well, they've got apparently got the blocks and stuff built that I need, so that's fine. Let them take a break. Everybody else seems to be working. That's fine. All right, so what are we all... Oh, they're harvesting. The wheat starting to come in. why aren't we building this blacksmith? I need an anvil, a hearth, and a bellows. Let me check my stocks and make sure that I don't have one. No. So we're making one now. We're going to use this. Bar for anvil. Okay. What else do we need? Anvil, hearth, and bellows. There we go. For some reason, when I laid that, the jobs didn't get distributed. But they're going now, so that is what matters. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're planting pine trees. Okay. You guys keep going. Miner. Chef. Did this get done? Yeah, it did. So now if I look at this, I just need the anvil. And I don't have an anvil because I don't have anybody. My chef is going to do it for right now. Population, professions, chef. We're going to add metal. Back. There we go. I didn't have anybody set up to do metalworking, so I didn't have anybody set up to make bars or the anvil itself. So. And since we are not cooking food, I figure we could use him to do that until I can get an artisan or a metal worker. I think, our population, what is the one that does it? I think it's artisan. Yep, artisans do metal. Metal gem. I don't think I have any artisans yet. Oh, I do. Tick. So where in the hell is Tick? Well, that's why, because Tick is making coal. Coal 30. How much coal do we have? So he is rather slow with the coal making process. It's fine though. I added metal to cook for right now to help him out. As soon as we get a wave of immigrants here in 3 days, I will make another artisan. And then that'll give me two. One that can be making coal and one that can be making the other machines or working the other places. That is my my typical setup anyway is to have 2 artisans. Two druids, 2 artisans, and the standard mix of one of everything else, 2 miners, then offsets like a carpenter and then a mason. The carpenter is set to prioritize the workstations, and the mason, or no, carpenter and a woodcutter. The carpenter prioritizes the workstations. The woodcutter prioritizes felling trees and stuff, but will work the workstations if there's no trees to be designated, that type of deal. Same thing with miner mason. The miner, prioritizes mining, and the mason prioritizes the workstations, the stone workstations, but he will mine if there's no job to be done. And if he's busy doing something and the miner has nothing to mine, he will work the workstations. That, I find that to be better than most other configurations that I've seen set up for these guys. Like I said, if you're having any trouble whatsoever with dealing with setting up your population, how to work, what to work on, what to do what, go look at my tutorial on population. It'll be very insightful especially to new players. All right, so we've met our first little enemy. Fortunately, it's a bear. My guys will run from him, and he'll run from my guys. So it's more of a he'll interrupt them slightly, and then take off and do its own thing. See, there he goes. He took off. She took off. They'll come back. They'll go back to work. Nobody will attack him because I've got no military set up right now. And the bear will probably go off and about. There he goes. Clear across the map. He will go do its own thing. So it's not something to worry about. All right, so another thing we need to start looking at is setting up quarters. Now we can do that on this one. So what we'll do is we'll go to terrain, mine, wall, and I'll go out one more on this. There we go. It gives us what, 4? So we'll go out one more. There they go. They come up into that. Oh, to heck with it. We're just going to do it. We'll do it 2 wide. Hey. Just like that. All right, go to it, boys. Alright, so let's get started with rooms. Now, I typically for the bedrooms do 3x3s. That way you can put a bed in there. But for this, not really worrying about a bedroom so much as rooms for diplomats. So I'm going to do these rooms, we'll do them 3x5. And then let's look over here and see. Is that going to be big enough? I need a bed, probably a table and some chairs. We'll make them a little bit more luxurious. Why not? There we go. That'll be plenty big. And then we'll cut it over to there too. give it this little funny shape. And we'll do, in fact, that's what we'll do. This entire wing will be just, what is that one? That one would be 6 by 9, 9 by 6. So we'll do 9 by 6. Don't like it that big though. I think that'll be plenty big. Seven by 6. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that'll be plenty for now. More than enough, I'm sure. I can't do 2 in though. Well, yeah, I can. I can put double doors on it, but I don't like it like that. So let's undesignate that, and we'll do them like this. There we go. Okay. Go up, 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 down. Okay, this will work. And then here we can do our standard quarters for our soldiers or normal people. Don't have to, but we're going to. Now that's what, 8? Better to have too many. At least this will keep my miners busy. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's plenty of rooms for right now, considering several are going to be in the military. But let's still make more. I wish you could blueprint in this game. Alright, that's plenty of rooms. Alright, so get at it, boys. I don't want to spend too much time digging down there because we're going to end up building everything above ground eventually. But you do need somewhere to start. And what I'll end up doing is moving everything up and then just blocking this off and done. That bear's sneaking around right there. Get away from my fruit, bear. Alright, let's get that anvil made there, buddy. bunch of copper bars. So he's making all of the bars? Oh yeah, he's got to. He's the only one making bars. Duh. We haven't got very much copper though, so we're going to have to explore out and find some more sooner or later. And so far, all of this seems to be dirt. So it's going to have to be in this area if we find any more. We'll do a bunch of exploration tunnels later. Need somewhere to store wheat. What I need to do is build workshop, no, furniture, trough, build. There we go. Get some troughs built up so that they can put some food in them. These guys won't have to run off like they're doing to go get food. Any straw, fine. Oh, okay, that's right. You set it up here. Set up any straw. Of course, only the straw that there is wheat straw. We want the females to as many as possible. So we can only have 5. I guess that's the max limit of the pen. Okay. We'll end up having to make that bigger, but not yet. Not for a while. There we go. Now our yaks are properly being taken care of. So we should only have to make like one more bar, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look. Anvil requires 8 bars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he needs one more. Yeah, 7. So he's going to make one more bar, and then he'll make the actual anvil. There he goes. Dup, 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 dup. As soon as he gets his anvil made. Alright, there we go. So now we're making the blacksmith, where we can make the ball peen hammer, where we can then make the armorer's crafting table. Or workstation, whatever you want to call it. That'll give us some clippings for these. Maybe we can get them finished. Alright, there we go with that. So, let's go with this. Terrain. Place walls. block. Okay. Then we're going to need to mine that wall and that wall. Let them build. There we go. Picked one too many for that one. And this room will be just about ready for a diplomat. So we can go ahead and go into kingdom, diplomacy, and host an ambassador. Within the next 2 days we can get this room finished. There we go. Alpine hammer. How much ore do we have? $18 copper ore, that's it. We've really got to find, that's 9 bars, I think. I think it's 2 per, isn't it? Bar. Yep, 2 ore. 2 per bar, so that's 9 bars. Yeah, we definitely need to find some more copper. Copper, copper, copper. Alright, well, seems a good place to cut this episode. So, off camera, I'll let them finish up this. We'll put the 2 little plugs back. Afterwards, put some doors on it. And that'll be that. Maybe in the next episode, we'll build some furniture in there. And get that room up to spec. Maybe get some... When these get finished, we'll then plant some apple and orange orchard, however you want to say it. But we'll get some apple and orange orchards going, and try and decide how we're going to do the walls for this. I'm thinking we'll come across down here, make a long rectangular castle. Like we'll come across, come up, and it'll be about that big. But we'll see. We shall see. We might carve out some of this and carve out some of this. We'll see. But until then, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.